Oh my god, look at this guy. He's shooting my body.
You done fucked up now!
What is up YouTube, JRC here, and this time we have a TDM and Seaside, which is a really good game. It's really funny. The best player you're watching right now is from the game before the one we're gonna showcase. But it's important because I win this game, and apparently I won against some guy who got butthurt. And, well, you already saw what happened. He kills me at the start of the game in Seaside, and no reason he starts shooting my body. You see how I play? I play pretty fair. I don't know. Like, I don't use any OP guns. I don't camp. I don't nothing. But this guy, you'll see what happens, man. It's so funny. I'm only sad that you will not be able to hear what he says. You'll see, you hear my responses, but which I couldn't even like almost speak because he was just shouting like a madman, bro. So either way, hope you guys enjoy the video. In that sense, I like the gameplay. I think it's funny. But also, I want to address this question, the one you're going to see now, which I know it's in Spanish. I'm Dominican for the ones who don't know, and my friend is Dominican as well. And he asked whether I started playing now in quarantine times or since way back when. And I wanted to answer this question in this video. Before moving on, if you enjoy the video, if you enjoy this gameplay, the commentary, anything, hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you enjoy the content, you know what to do. Subscribe, bro. I'm gonna give you more of this every single day. I know we're in quarantine times, you need content. And you know what I'm gonna give you? Just that. Back to the question, I started playing Call of Duty in Modern Warfare 2 days. It's actually started out with Call of Duty 4, even though it was the year of Modern Warfare 2 was gonna come out. Right at the end of World at War. But I'll get to it in a second. I'll start with the very start of my gaming experience, career, whatever you want to call it. I started out playing at the very beginning. I would have to say Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendo 64, which I played when we went to like New Year's celebration kind of thing to a family member's house, and they had it. That's like the first time I can remember myself playing something. Before that, my only memories are of watching my sister play Pokemon on the Game Boy. You may not be old enough to even know what the Game Boy is. You know what the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance and all? But I'm talking the regular Game Boy black and white. Yeah, that. Oh, I almost forgot.
Denied.
She used to play Pokemon Red and Blue, and I was fucking amazed, man. I knew since that time I was gonna be the biggest nerd you're ever gonna meet. I don't know, man. I just loved it. It was so much fun. The palm of your hands, it was incredible. But yeah, I don't know. Like, enough of the old guy kind of things. But back then, that was the highest of the highs for me. To the one time I actually got to play it.
Denied.
Was that again? It was like a Christmas or something where we went to a family member's house. We had like a dinner and stuff, and she was talking to people, and so she let me the Game Boy. Like, okay, you play. I remember like yesterday. Yo, this was so many years ago, but I still remember like yesterday that one of her Pokemon, I think it was like a Nidorino or a Nidorina, I don't know, was gonna evolve, and I pressed B, so I stopped it, and I was fucking shit in my pants. I thought, oh my god, this girl's not ever gonna let me play again. I fucked up. But yeah, it didn't even matter after all. Either way, she never let me play, and that was the one time I actually got to do it. Fast forward a few years, I started playing Pokemon myself in a Game Boy Advance, I want to say. No, in a Game Boy Color, now I remember. One of the like pink ones. Yeah, don't judge me. Still, it was the fucking shit, and I loved it. I loved playing Pokemon. Fun fact, I then went on to play every single Pokemon until Diamond and Pearl. After that, I don't know. I didn't play anymore. But I started to play that, and I played some more Game Boy titles, Game Boy Advance mostly. Like I remember Fire Emblem, Mega Man. I don't know what else, but some of that I did play some Mario growing up. Mostly what I remember is playing Mario Party with a cousin at his house. Um, let's see what else. Afterwards, fast forward to actually playing in a console outside of like a handheld. My most fun memories are of playing Devil May Cry and Metal Gear Solid for the PS2. Those were my fucking games. And eventually, until, yeah, as you can see, all of my games are all single player games. Until eventually, a friend of mine from school introduces me to what was, for the longest time, my favorite game, like fucking ever, man, was Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Not Modern Warfare what you play now, or that, you know, young kids play now, but Modern Warfare, the original. And it was so incredibly different to play in a competitive, quote-unquote, setting where you had to best the enemy. The opponent wasn't the PC who you knew, like you could memorize what they would do, but you have to outplay, outsmart, or whatever the enemy team over and over. And yo, if you see my videos, you'll see the trend that I start out bad, or I start out after getting smoked like a few rounds, like the game before, and I really like playing until I fucking win. And doing that against the PC, you know, it's a bit bittersweet. Like, it's cool and all, but there's no denying that playing against someone else and beating them, it's so much more gratifying and satisfying, you know? So he shows me Call of Duty 4, and I had never heard of Call of Duty. Remember, this is when that shit fucking blew up really, like, big time, man, big time. Call of Duty 4 changed the game, and I played it with him. He was a fucking god, by the way. I was pretty bad. Like, I was okay, decent, but pretty bad. And my internet was fucking horrible back then. It's not the greatest today, but it was fucking horrible. Either way, that translated into me getting Modern Warfare 2. I remember, if it was yesterday, I got it as a birthday present. To be honest, I never really got a games growing up. We didn't have, like, I don't know, the most lavish lifestyle growing up. It's not like we bought many games. We didn't have like a ton of money, so getting that game meant like so much. I don't know, to me, I still remember where we bought it, when it was, and all. So yeah, we bought it for my birthday, and we started playing. I started playing Modern Warfare 2, and bro, those were, to me, the golden days of Call of Duty. Every single day was a blast. You couldn't even get online for 1 second. Otherwise, you would get fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? I would get invited like a fucking million times, and you actually had to like appear offline or put it at the little status saying no more invites, I'm full, or whatever. Like, what was the fucking best? Whoever played Modern Warfare 2 back then will tell you shit was toxic as fuck in lobbies and whatever, but that was all part of the fun, and it was amazing. It was, I don't know, the most fun I think I've ever had playing online. So after Modern Warfare 2, we got Black Ops, if I remember correctly, which I did play, but I don't know, it wasn't really my cup of tea. People really loved Black Ops.
Denied.
But to be honest, after playing Modern Warfare 2, it felt like a step back. Felt like shots didn't hit, everything felt slow as hell, so I didn't enjoy it. Then Modern Warfare 3 came out, and I was like, okay, Infinity Ward made my game now. This is for me. And to be honest, I was let down too. It was much more balanced than the games that I really loved, Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2. But it felt like so boring in comparison. It didn't have that like fun factor to me. So I ended up dropping it. Afterward, Black Ops 2 and Ghost, it didn't grab my attention like the past games did. And I know it's a sin to say you didn't like Black Ops 2, but it's true. I just didn't find it as fun. But still, fun fact is that I stopped playing for a long time. Then I got Ghosts eventually because a cousin of mine like gifted it to me, a couple cousins, because they wanted me to play with them. And so I did. At the start, I fucking hated it because every map was so big. But afterwards, I actually got the hang of it, and I really did play it a lot. I actually liked it. After Ghosts, all games started, I believe, coming out only for the PS4, plus there were jetpack games. And back then, neither me or my family had the money to buy a PS4, so I just stuck to Ghosts in PS3, and it was fun. Didn't play a single one of the jetpack games, but I eventually got to Black Ops 4 last year. It was a bit late into it, I know, but this game reinvigorated my love for Call of Duty. So I've been playing this. I really enjoy it. To be honest, Modern Warfare has not, I don't know, has not tickled my fancy yet. But I'm probably gonna give it a try because a couple of you guys have asked me to play it, so I will give it a try. As always, like if you enjoyed it and sub for more. I'll see you in the next video.